Hi everyone, welcome back to Rymerplans and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I'm going to look over 2021 and look at my goals that I have for the most part completed. Obviously December hasn't finished yet, so I can't say with any certainty sort of best and worst moments that happened then. I'm just going to even this up because it's kind of annoying me. It's not even. But yeah, I'm gonna go through. This is a bit of a wall of text, I will admit, but I'm hoping that with me sort of talking through and kind of guiding you as we go, hopefully it'll be okay for you guys. Feel free to just listen to this video because there's nothing more interesting than just words like written down. Nothing pretty about this. It's totally functional. So I will say as well, sorry if you can hear like pipes and stuff. Mikey's having a shower and the bathroom is next to my bedroom. So I am going to go through month to month, and in my functional flexi planner with the goals add-on there is a 2021 in review section, and it's this table with every month on it, and we've got best moments, worst moments, goals achieved and events. So January, best moments, I had a really good talk with my mum. I got close with Tilly and we started talking every single day, and I started working from home, which it is good and it's bad. It's definitely more easy to work at work, but it's nice not to get dressed. So yeah, my worst moments in January, I found out my great auntie was in hospital and we took our Christmas tree down, which, you know, is always rubbish. Goals achieved, I did really well in my shop and my watch time was up on my YouTube videos. And then events, the things that happened that month were I joined Plan. I did a YouTube giveaway, and in the wider world tier 5 was announced, which is why I was working from home. On to February, my best moments were I got an Apple Watch, ding ding. We had some snow days, and Paige, I actually put Paige braces there, but it happened in March, but she got her molds done for her braces in February, so it was just kind of the start of the process. Sadly in February we lost Paige's hamster Ace and my mum's dog Willow, and the big meet was postponed indefinitely and there is still no replacement date for that. Goals that I achieved, I started and completed a no spend. I finished all my finance goals. All my finance, family and Rymerplans goals were completed that month, which is quite cool. No, I'm looking at the wrong month, oh my god. So no spend, I got 800 sales. I got up to 800 sales that month, and I finally did my channel intro, because last year every month I was like, I'm gonna do a channel intro, never did. And then events, we did a murder mystery double date with Kathy and Prez, and my uncle Jake and his wife Sarah announced that they were having a baby. On to March, I got my first dose of my COVID vaccine. Michael was making some hilarious videos and we recorded an accent tag video. My worst moments, one of them was the absolute state of me sobbing in therapy. I know that's kind of the point of it, but worst moment for me. And the fact that my colleague at the time was always off sick, and it was really getting me down. Then we had my goals achieved. I carried on my no spend, and all of my finance, family and Rymerplans goals were completed, and the events were Mother's Day and the anniversary of the day that we met. In April I was accepted for a VA job and we had our first planners in pyjamas. That was so fun. The worst moments, both of my kids were ill. There was a situation going on in my personal life and we decided to say goodbye to Plan, which I was in it for like 5 minutes. And I'd like to say that that wasn't why we decided to stop it. It wasn't like I joined and then it was like, oh god. My goals achieved. I finished therapy and I set up a credit score tracker. I believe I was also doing a no spend in that month too. And we had both kids' birthdays, Tilly's birthday, my brother Hugh's birthday. It was actually my auntie's birthday too, but I didn't do anyone outside of my like immediate family. And I changed my name. In May, my friend Gigi was being super supportive and superhero. James put my new desk up as a surprise, and me and Mikey watched Eurovision, and honestly it is my favourite day we have ever spent together. It was so much fun. Worst moments, UKPA lost our friend Michelle. There was a fire at work that I had to deal with, and I had an absolute meltdown about the fact that I needed a new car because I had to go back to work the next month. I carried on with my no spend. I believe this was the last month of it, so I lasted 4 months. 4 months no spend. That's quite good. I think I did anyway. I think I used like points and stuff. And I set up my Liza, or at least contributed to it, I guess. And events, I did get a new car by the end of the month, and I had my second vaccine. In June we watched In the Heights, which I know it seems weird to mark it in there, but I'm just obsessed with it, so yeah. I was really happy for a friend about a situation that they had been dealing with for a long time. It came to a close and I cried. I was so happy for them. And I started drawing some clip art. Overall, my mood was really low, and I think that was probably because of hay fever quite a lot. So hay fever is another worst moment. My goals achieved. I managed to do all of my finance goals, and I started really paying attention to my step count. And then the events were James's birthday. It was Father's Day on the same day. He also had a steroid injection, and my mum was offered a new job because she'd been made redundant. In July, I ran a sale in my shop. Tilly booked her wedding venue, so I was super excited, and I booked a little holiday away just for a weekend with Beth and Tilly. My worst moments, I had a bad review and it just meh. Next we have an ex-colleague in general made my life hell, and yeah. And James lost his nan Marge. My goals achieved. I set up a new shop and I was helping Tilly with her shop stuff. It was the end of July and start of August that I went to visit her and helped her. Me and Beth helped with her stock count, and then just me and Tilly on the 1st of August were doing oops bags, which there's still loads of them. But she shopped the shop for a little while and we just bashed it all out in one weekend. And then our events were, it was my mum's birthday and it was my shop anniversary. August, my best moments were time with Tilly, movie nights, and my fairy garden art. My worst moments, Marge's funeral. There was a situation around going to see Rocky Horror. My shop launch went really badly. Nobody cared basically, and I just had to work a lot because somebody quit on the spot and I had to work every single one of his shifts as well as my own. My goals achieved. I finished Beth's custom art. That was the artwork that was her mystery kit, which everyone got in October, I want to say. I could be wrong there. It might even, I honestly have no idea. And I started getting more ready to ship stock. And then the events that month were, it was our wedding anniversary and my shop launch for my new shop. In September, my best moments were seeing Beth and Tilly. Mikey started going to Cubs and I was given a pay rise at work, which was nice. My worst moments, I was really upset about a comment that someone made about my house. I generally had bad anxiety in that month and there was a fuel shortage, which was a real pain. My goals achieved, I managed to achieve 88% of my goals that month, which was the highest I did all year, and I was working on a commission for Dania. And then my events were, it was my birthday and I had a weekend with my besties. My best moments in October, there was an awesome break-in. Like, I wish I could go into details, but it was like watching a movie. Police chase, there was a decoy, there was deception, there was drama. It was a top-notch break-in. And I caught it, obviously, because that's my job, to catch break-ins. And yeah, it was just a good one. Tilly was being supportive. I had a bit of a situation that I'll say in my worst moments, and I genuinely don't know how I would have got through, or if I would have got through that day without her. And Tilly had her planner launch at the end of the month, and I was helping her with that, so I was really happy to be able to help her, and I was so proud of everything that she achieved. My worst moments, I was having a lot of IBS flares. We had the worst fight of our marriage, and there was also an argument on Discord, and it's done and dusted now, and it seems so silly looking back, but it just sort of, feelings just sort of blew up. Goals achieved, I finally got fully registered at my GP 1 year and 1 month after, no, 2 years and 1 month after moving in here. And I ordered a bunch of new stuff for Shopstock. My events were, it was my brother's birthday, Halloween, and I started organising the Discord Secret Santa. On to November, we had a new starter at work, so it was like the beginning of the end of me having to work every day. My mum was here, which was the first time we'd seen each other in almost 2 years. Our Christmas tree went up, and our best couple friends, I guess you could say, Kathy and Prez, got engaged, so that was very exciting. My worst moments were my tax return. I originally thought I owed a lot of money because I did it wrong, but it led to a bit of a spiral because my shop is 4 years old and I feel like it should be doing better than it is doing, and is there any point, and blah, you know, those kind of thoughts. And honestly, Tilly was in a really tough place with her exam and everything, and I just felt really helpless, and I wished I could do more. And you know, I didn't want to tell her at the time, but I just, yeah, I felt shit that I couldn't make her feel better, because that's the kind of friends that we are. Goals achieved, I got my flu jab, I finished my lettering goal, I stopped tracking it, I bought a budget planner, and that was it. And then events, it was my first time seeing Mum and Co, so it's before COVID, and I was training. December, I've written in that I've had my booster backs, and my events are Christmas, but everything else is kind of a mystery because it's only the middle of December. So now I'm just going to go over my 2021 goals and just sort of talk about how I did, just review them. So for the second last time, because my December goals video will probably go up in January, so this will be the second last time you hear these goals. Number 1, I'll prioritize relationships with family and friends and spend quality time. I said that I 85% completed that. I filled this in wrong at first. For the why though, really happy with where I am with friends and parenting, relationship goals for next year. But my why is generally just, I'm happy when I'm happy with the people in my life, as most people are. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make? Are you pleased with this progress? This will never be complete, as relationships are always in flux, but I am happy with how things are today. What would have needed to change for you to meet your goal? I need to be more vulnerable to make a bigger impact on relationship struggles. And that's all we can really say for that. Okay, on to my second goal, and it was I will work hard to improve my financial situation. If you were around at the beginning of last year or this year, my goal was slightly different at the beginning of the year because I said I will be tracking my budget, and honestly it was just too much for me. So from March onwards it changed to I will work hard to improve my financial situation, and I feel like that was just generic enough that I could do it. I was 50% completed. So my why for this goal is finances are my biggest source of anxiety as well as the key to my future. So obviously it's really important that I figure this shit out. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make? Are you pleased with this progress? I did work hard and I feel more aware, but my next step is tracking spending, which I'm ready to start in January. Oh, I accidentally put these answers in the wrong way round. I'm just kind of distracted today. So that was the what would have needed to change. So if you didn't complete your goal, what progress did you make? Are you pleased? I am pleased because I don't shut down as soon as money is mentioned anymore. I also have a small amount in my Liza, which feels great. It's not a lot, but just knowing that something has been saved is amazing, because it's never something I've felt before. On to my next goal. I will practice hand lettering to become more confident, and I finished this one. I'm not a hand letterer, I'm not amazing at it, I'm not an expert at all, but my goal was that I would practice to feel more confident, and now I do feel more confident. And that's that. My why for this goal was I love how lettering looks and want to use it in my art, and that's exactly what I do already. So there was nothing more to do for this goal. Okay, my next goal is I will expand my product range to have a shop that I'm proud of, and my why for that is I would love for my shop to provide a stable second income. So I don't want to make millions off it, but I would like to know that I can rely on it to some degree. I would say I am 60% of the way there. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make and are you pleased? I did bring out new products, which I'm happy with, but I wish that I'd done more. What would have needed to change for you to meet your goal? I need to use the equipment and stock that I've bought and actually see my plans through. So I've got a really bad habit of being like, I definitely want to do this. I buy all the stuff and then I just don't. And now I've got all this equipment and I keep saying in my head like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But what if that never comes? I mean, I bought a sublimation printer in February and I haven't used it yet. That's such a waste. So basically what I need to do is stop having ADHD, literally. Okay, my next goal is that I will create content I am consistently proud of. My percentage complete of that is 100%. My why for this goal is I'm proud of my channel and want people to enjoy it. That's as simple as that. And I am really proud of my channel. I don't see how I can do anything differently. Especially like Vlogmas, I'm so proud that I've kept up with it so far. It's not over yet, but yeah. My next goal was activism goal, and it was I will work to continuously learn, grow and educate others. My why for that was it's important to me that I use my privilege to make a difference. My percentage complete is 60%, and I'll tell you for why. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make? Are you pleased with the progress? I was more inward, reading regularly but not really educating others except doing voiceovers in my videos. So I used to be so vocal, but I think I've sort of withdrawn a bit. I'm doing more just reading something and not necessarily sharing it, and that's not cool. Like, there's no point in me knowing stuff if I'm not teaching other people. What would need to change for you to meet your goal? Have a more consistent focus on helping others with their journey. My next goal is I will create regular healthy routines and habits, and my why for that is my health is important for the quality of my life. Same as everyone. My percentage complete there is 30, which is not good at all, and it is the biggest focus that I need to have as I go into a new year. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make and are you pleased with this progress? I'm drinking over 2 litres of water almost every day, and I pay attention to my steps, but I don't necessarily push myself. What would have needed to change for you to meet your goal? I need to get better at daily tracking, I need to push myself harder, and I really need to work on small things like personal care, things like hair brushing and stuff. And it is a symptom of ADHD and it is something that I need to work on, but yeah, just the basic personal care isn't happening, so how do I expect, you know, anything bigger to happen? So I need to figure that shit out. And then my last one was a mental health goal, and when I reflected on the last year, I'm actually quite happy with where I am. My goal was that I would apply what I've learned to continually grow, and my why is that this will help me with overall happiness, and I would say I'm 90% of the way there. If you didn't complete the goal, what progress did you make and are you pleased? I work hard to challenge and rationalise thoughts and feel that I have more understanding of myself and more compassion, which I love. If you'd asked me a year ago if I had any compassion for myself, I would have said no, and I think that is the biggest thing. What would need to change for you to meet your goal? I need more confidence because I'm not always honest about my feelings, and it's important to be authentic. And that honestly is the root of a lot of my problems, is just not having that strength and courage to just be honest about my feelings and deal with whatever happens following that honesty. But yeah, so that is my goals check-in for 2021, my annual goals. Let me know how you guys have done with yours, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.